Hello everyone and welcome to another weekly tarot reading. I am Morgana Braid, High Priestess of Maiden Circle Coven, and I am learning to use the Gilded Tarot tarot deck. As usual, I will be reading the cards as it interprets to me and then reading what it says in the book. It's sort of an intuitive reading that I pick up from the cards. Sorry, this video is a little bit late. This week has gotten a little bit ahead of me, but we are on track again. And as usual, I will be pulling a card for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The card for Monday is the Six of Swords. So the first thing that came to mind was the word journey. I guess it's because she's in a boat. But I'm getting a sense of a peaceful journey or a safe journey. Because she's standing in front of the moon, I'm getting that there's been a goal, like a big sort of goal in life that you're taking steps towards and you're on a journey towards. And I'm getting that it's a safe journey and that you're okay to continue going. There may be something ahead that you're not aware of yet, but as it stands, you are in a safe place. You can take the steps that you need to take to move forward. You have to be careful not to rest on what you have now, not to accept less than what you're reaching for. Because it's right over the horizon, it's right in front of you. But I'm feeling that there's a desire to be settled in your safeness. Whereas now is actually a really good time to go forward. That there are doors opening up for you. Let's see what the book says about the Six of Swords. You are running from something. Unless you examine the way you think, your running will accomplish nothing except an immediate escape from what is troubling you. Until you learn to face it, it will come up again in some other guise. Be aware of overanalyzing. Our ancient instincts exist as a defense mechanism. Although probably not as often now, there are times when fleeing a dangerous situation is the right thing to do. The card for Tuesday is Magician. So, going with yesterday or Monday's reading of the doors being open for you, but you can't rest in a comfort zone, you have to move forward and take steps. The Magician is a similar kind of idea. It's essentially saying that you have to do the work to become a master. You have to really work to embrace all sides of yourself, all sides of your trade, to fulfill your goals, to fulfill your purpose. You have a mission. You're on this mission to do whatever it is that you have to do, and you're going to need to spend some time focusing. Tuesday, do something towards your mission. Do something towards disciplining yourself, towards creating a foundation for your future. I think on Tuesday, if there's anything that you've been putting off, this is the day to do it. This is the day to really take steps towards the future that you want for yourself. It's no longer a time for words, it's a time for action. Let's see what the book says about the Magician. The Magician's message is one of discipline and responsibility. You have the power within yourself to accomplish whatever you wish. You have the necessary tools at your disposal. Focus your will and hone your skills. Be aware of control and manipulation. Power can blind you to what is appropriate. Keep in mind the negative stereotype of the magician as a charlatan or a swindler. The card for Wednesday is Temperance. So Temperance is a card of balance. So as yesterday was a day of taking action and Monday was a day saying that you're on your path, Wednesday is a day of patience. Wednesday, I'm getting, is a day of, you might feel like you want to take great action, but it might be better to take a step back, to not make any decisions, any big decisions, to not to lose, don't be lazy, don't lose your motivation, but don't be desperate either. Don't try to force an outcome because you don't know what the outcome is going to be, and maybe you're afraid of it, but don't try to force anything. Wednesday is a day for you to be observant, to watch your environment, watch the people around you, watch for signs of what it is that you want, because it is manifesting. It is, if you put it out there and you believe in it, it is happening for you. But you might be feeling impatient to see the results. And I think Wednesday is a day to hold back on that. Wednesday is a day to really wait and make yourself be patient and to keep an eye out. Let's see what the book says about temperance. The message of temperance is simple to understand, yet difficult to practice. Moderate your life in all ways, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and intellectually. Let your action or inaction be appropriate to the situation. This card, more than any other in the tarot, speaks of perfect balance, perfectly expressed. Be aware of intemperance and extremes in behavior. Also, don't let the fear of making a mistake lead you to constant inaction. While inaction is sometimes the right choice, it is not always. The card for Thursday is the Three of Cups. Okay, that looks like good news. Wednesday seems like a day where you're going to hear something or feel just fully in yourself. There's going to be a sense of balance, a sense of fulfillment, a sense of joy. Take time to see what makes you happy on Thursday. Take time to look at what's good about any situation you're in. What's good about your life this Thursday? What's good around you? And really take that in, feel that, and embrace that, because it's yours. Because Thursday is a day for you to feel joy, to celebrate. Don't celebrate alone. Celebrate with your friends. Celebrate with the people who mean a lot to you. Your family, people you haven't seen in a while. Call up an old friend. Reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a long time. Reconnect and find joy in your relationships. Find joy in all of your relationships. Let's see what the book says about the Three of Cups. You are surrounded by those who give you happiness. Remember to acknowledge and appreciate them. Take time with others to celebrate the simple joys of being alive. Be aware of ignoring the simple pleasures of life and not appreciating those around you. This is not a time to focus on your problems, no matter how pressing. Practice gratitude and see what develops. The card for Friday is the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm feeling that your celebration was warranted. You've shown yourself a successful person. I'm seeing that Friday is a day of abundance, but I'm getting that you should keep an eye out for manipulators, for swindlers, for anyone who seems like their intentions aren't positive. You should keep an eye out for anyone who seems like they're taking more from you than you're willing to give, or more than you're offering. That they're taking advantage of your good nature or your kindness or your friendship. Keep an eye out for anyone whose friendship may not seem as true as you thought. You can, if they say react negatively to your success, to your recent joy, and they aren't there for you, then you can be aware of that. So on Friday, really be aware of the people around you, and be mindful of whether you're projecting something as well. Protect your abundance and protect your heart, and definitely be aware of anyone who may not be looking out for your highest good, but also don't turn away people who are. Use a discerning eye. Let's see what the book says about the Ace of Pentacles. You have been given a resource. Use it well and be grateful. Be aware of the temptation to undervalue or squander this gift because you consider it mundane and not a true gift of the universe. The card for Saturday is the Seven of Wands. I'm getting that Saturday is a need for maintenance of yourself, of your goals, that it's a time for you to reevaluate what you want out of life, reevaluate where you want to be, where you want to go, what you want to see for yourself, and what steps you need to take for that. On Saturday, you should sit down and really write it out or talk it out or something to make it more solid to yourself what you want out of your future and what you want to feed your soul, what you need to feed your soul, because there is something that is on the fritz that's not 100%, or there's something within you that you're not 100% sure about. And Saturday, you need to take time to decide what needs to be fixed, decide what is it out of balance for you, figure that out, and take whatever steps you need to take to create balance. Maybe you're feeling overworked and you need to take a step back, take a vacation. Maybe you're dealing with relationship stress and you don't know how to communicate it. Whatever it is, there's an imbalance that needs to be fixed, and you need to address it on Saturday. If you want to continue on this path of abundance, of creation, of joy, you have to make sure that you're sure of yourself. You have to make sure that you're confident, that you're in balance, that your spirit is whole and full, because there's something coming for you. There's something you need to be preparing for. There's something you're already on the path of that you're working towards becoming a master of, and that brings you great joy. But the only way for you to really fulfill your potential is for you to find that balance and that wholeness within yourself. Let's see what the book says about the Seven of Wands. You are being asked to defend your actions or beliefs. Do not fear the attack. Ask the questions raised to clarify your understanding. If your beliefs are sound, a closer examination of them will hurt nothing and will add to your wisdom. Be aware of childish obstinacy. If you find your stance is wrong, admit defeat and refine your beliefs so that they will stand up to examination. On the other hand, do not give up the fight out of fear. The card for Sunday is the Ace of Swords. I think we have another victorious week. I think you found a creative outlet. You found an outlet that speaks to your spirit, that helps you feel more connected. And of course, if you haven't, then go back to the Seven of Wands and, like I said, reevaluate and figure out what it is that can help you find that. Because Sunday, I'm getting a controlled success. There is joy, but I'm feeling that it's a little restricted. There are rules, there are regulations, there are chains that are binding you. But I think these are rules that you like, rules that you've chosen rules that are helping you find discipline and find a regiment and make a plan. And while no one really likes rules in general, you understand their purpose and you're trying to implement them in your life, or you should be trying to implement them in your life, because you deserve stability and you're on the path towards it, and you're on the path towards great abundance. Let's see what the book says about the Ace of Swords. You have the gift of thought. Use it rightly to see the world clearly, to communicate well, and to create a happy, healthy reality. Be aware of having a sharp tongue. A clever wit or a desire for honesty are gifts of the sword. Do not use them in a destructive manner. So there you have your weekly tarot reading for the week of March 12th to March 18th. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for subscribing and liking this video. It is always appreciated. Please join me again here next week on Monday. I promise it won't be late this time. Remember that I love you with all my heart. Blessed be.